Hello YouTube, it's me, TSwany, and it's been a while since you've heard my voice. It probably sounds way different than you're used to. Usually I'd be reading off of a script or something else, but this time I'm just going straight from what's on my mind because I don't know. It's been a while, so let's talk. There have been some things on my mind, like just mental health, school, not being able to make videos, and I just don't think I've been in a very positive mindset lately, and I just don't know where to begin. I don't have anything to put out. I know I've been pushing back the Q&A since I first announced it, but I just don't think it's going to happen at this point. There are so many things that I need to get off my chest just so you guys all understand what's been going on, where I've been. So I guess let's just start. The first and probably biggest reason is just my mental health. I don't think it's been in the best condition for the longest time. I've just been feeling depressed, unmotivated, sad, lonely, tired, all these things, and it doesn't help when you try to talk about these things to people and they just say, oh, depression is something that's clinically diagnosed, I don't think you have it. But you don't know that. It doesn't always have to be something that's crippling. It's not one-dimensional. It's a scale, pretty much, and I don't know how long I've been like this. I don't know what started it. I'm sure recently it's been amplified just because of the extended isolation and all the things that are piling up. Just created this perfect storm of uncertainty and horrible feelings. Like, there are times where I'm just laying down in bed and constantly reminiscing about how things used to be, things that I wish I could get back, but I just can't, and just sitting there wishing that things would go back to the way they were. I don't think it's healthy for me to keep doing that, and I've been not wanting to go anywhere. I've been wanting to do things, but at the same time not wanting to do things just because I don't have the motivation to do anything. I want to draw comics, I don't have that motivation. I want to make videos, I don't have that motivation. I don't have the motivation to do anything, so it just led to days and weeks on end where after school I just sit in front of my computer looking for something to just cure this eternal boredom and finding nothing. And I've been this way for months, and I don't know how long this is going to keep up, but I need to do something before it gets out of hand. And I have been looking into talking to a therapist. I'm getting that taken care of eventually. I don't know, but I'm not doing well. I need to just get better, and I want to start talking to people because I don't want to have to deal with this anymore. I'm sick of it, and I want to get back to stuff like making videos and being able to enjoy doing the stuff I used to enjoy, and being motivated to do the things that I'm good at, or at least so I'm told. And sometimes I find that hard to believe just because I'm constantly just deprecating myself in my head out loud just because of stuff like my early YouTube videos getting hate comments, for one thing. That's only a small example, but a lot of other things just like leading to self-deprecation. And even now, when a lot of the feedback I get nowadays is positive, I still find it hard to believe just because all my thoughts have just been so negative, and I don't know how to stop it. Update, I actually recorded this video 4 months ago, and this is present me from August 3rd. My voice probably sounds even deeper. Also, my mental state is still garbage and hasn't changed since I originally recorded this. I am still searching for therapy, which, along with procrastination, are the reasons why it took me 4 months to upload this video. But everything in this video still applies. I'm starting high school in a couple of weeks. I guess I just wanted to flex that I don't sound like a 5-year-old anymore. Talking to you, universe space-time. Sorry. Anyway, continuing. I've been wanting to do a huge
channel retheming
for the longest time because I just feel like everything's too clunky and shoved together with a bunch of scotch tape, and it doesn't mesh well. So I've been wanting to establish like consistent color palettes and stuff like better editing and not lazy editing. I don't have the money to get like some of those extension packs for Final Cut Pro that'll add that, but like it's not something that I can just do. I don't want to hire an editor because I feel like it would make more sense financially for me to just edit the videos myself, which I've been doing a decent job at in my own eyes. But at the same time, I just feel like, Jesus Christ, this video was horribly edited. And after so long of like negative comments from when I was younger, suddenly getting all this positive feedback just feels like, okay, God, where's the catch? I'm not used to positive feedback after so long of just negative feedback and also just self-deprecation and other stuff. I find it hard to take legitimate compliments. Like, I don't know how to, if someone gives me a compliment on something that I made or says that, hey, this is really cool, I get all shy and nervous and don't know how to respond, even if it's like from just a close friend. Like, I just don't know how to respond to compliments because I'm not used to taking them. It sounds stupid. It sounds like a first world problem, like, oh, at least you're getting compliments, but like, that's the whole thing. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's not what determines happiness. It's not determined by compliments or success. It's just, am I enjoying my life? Am I happy? Am I comfortable where I am? And, you know, this whole time I just feel like I've been living a lie, like not being able to keep promises with videos, and also between the situation with my old friend group that I talked about like 2 years ago, and still feeling guilt because I don't think I was in the right there either, and just looking back and thinking about some of the stuff that I did that maybe caused it, and I don't know if it was my fault or if it was their fault or if it was both of our faults or anything, or just me being so full of myself as to not recognize some of the things that I've done. And I don't know if I was thinking straight at the time, but there's just so much that's been going on. If any of those old friends are watching this video, I just wanted to, I guess, apologize for anything I might have caused.
Lies are the glue that holds society together.
I'm sorry I've left you guys all hanging on the video that I promised for 1,000 subscribers. You know, like 8 months and 200 extra subs later and still nothing. And I know you guys expect better from me, and I can do better, and I'll be better, but I don't remember the last time where I've made a promise and kept it. There have been so many times and so many things I've promised, from like, Plush Hill will be out by June.
Lies.
Guys, I'm working on a cartoon.
Lies.
coming soon.
Lies, 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 lies.
And every time I've made a promise like that, it's always just fallen through. I don't remember the last time I've kept it. And I'm just throwing this video together very lazily because I don't have the motivation to edit a video and go through that long process of making a video, recording, scripting, editing, just even coming up with a topic. By expecting myself to come up with ideas when I literally can't, it's a problem. School, too, has just been another thing that's prevented me from getting videos out, like, constantly, because of just how my school's been changing up the system every 2 weeks. And not being able to keep up with anything. I'm constantly finding myself behind on schoolwork, and when I get home, not really having anything to start up on a video, for example. I just don't have any topics, and lack of ideas is another thing that I'll get to later. every now and then someone will maybe walk up to me, ask me about my YouTube channel, and just say, oh yeah, I have some stuff in mind, when really I don't. And having a whole school know about my YouTube channel is another thing, because now I've got people who I know in real life, or have talked to in real life, expecting stuff, and me not being able to deliver might paint the fact that I'm a fraud. And I mean, what do I have to lose anyway? Because I never really thought that highly of myself to begin with. But now that I have people who actually like the stuff that I make on YouTube, it just adds more stress, because I don't want to disappoint by not getting anything out, but at the same time, I just don't have any ideas and can't really come up with anything for a new video. And on top of not having the motivation to go through the whole editing process and scripting and writing, and it's just, there's so much behind the video making process that I just don't want to take the time out of my day to do. And even though I like making videos, a lot of the time it just feels so tedious, and I feel like that's another part of just not being in a good headspace. I think I would have better motivation to do this if I didn't have such a negative outlook on my life. The Q&A is pretty much a no-go. I don't think it's going to be happening, and I'm sorry. I don't want to discard all your questions. Maybe I'll answer them in a reply someday. I don't know. I don't have any plans for the near future for my channel. I just think I need to take a longer break. If you guys have any ideas for maybe a video that I could do, I would really appreciate it. I don't have any clue when this is going to stop, how long this is going to take for me to kind of get back into a rhythm of feeling good about myself. I don't know what to do. I guess I know I am going to seek out some help, but like, I'm just kind of stuck in a hole, and I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get out of it. And with things like entering high school this coming fall, is going to be entirely different for me, and all sorts of things are changing at such a constant pace, on top of the uncertainty of everything in the world. It's just not a good environment for me, who's already not been in a very good mental state, to be in. It's just making everything progressively get worse, and I wish I could do something to fix that before things get too out of hand, and I just don't know where to go from here. So I guess that's all I really have to say. I don't know what I was trying to achieve with this video other than just needing to talk about it. I don't think just talking into a microphone is going to help get rid of my problems, but I guess I just need to say something, because I can't just say nothing. So I guess that's it. If you guys have anything, any advice, any tips, anything, just leave it in the comments, I guess, and I'll see you on the other side.